3.
1, 2, 3. The bigger picture. That is what you Hollywood stand for. I push myself every single day to make videos. Every single statement, every single word matters. It's beyond anything else. Everybody for the entertainer. Tommy and C2010.
What is going on? Okay. Hey, Moby, how are you doing there? I apologize, folks. I just had a technical issue there for a second. How are you doing there tonight, Moby? You can unmute your. Okay, you unmuted yourself. Sorry. Live from Western North Carolina, I am Tommy NC2010, and welcome to the Tommy Talks show. Sorry about that. It was a goof. Okay, Mom. You don't have to preach at me.
Preach, Mama, preach.
Okay, get my head here. Live from Western North Carolina. Tonight, our guest is Moby Ley. You may recognize him from Vlog 100 playing Batman, and we have him on the show with us tonight, and it's going to be interesting. Mr. Moby, how are you doing tonight?
What's up, everybody? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Wow. First great question. How am I doing? I'm awesome. I'm in McDonald's right now. I got 2 Big Macs. I know I'm not healthy right now, but that's okay. It's going to be a mobile interview because who knows where I'll be 10 minutes from now. We're going to keep it interesting. It was a pleasure being in your video. Really cool. If you guys haven't seen his Joker impersonation, you have to check it out because it's amazing.
Thank you. So, Moby, how long have you been here on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube since 2007, and my first count got deleted because I didn't do original, like, recording myself. I would do, like, AMVs, just anime music videos, or, like, wrestling music videos, or I would just get clips of that and put, like, Linkin Park and stuff in the background. And eventually, they got taken out for copyright. So, 2008, I started doing my own stuff. But originally, I made videos since I was 10 years old, before YouTube even started.
Hi. How long have you done? How long have you gone to Playlist Live for? Have you gone to other conventions, or is it just Playlist Live you've been to and done cosplay?
I've been to this live since the second one. I've been going every single year since then. I went to one other VidCon in 2013, which is really cool because I got to meet Rebecca Black and Shane Dawson, which is my favorite YouTuber.
Now, what was your opinion when I first walked up to you and I just didn't even introduce myself? I just went straight into character. What was your opinion about that?
I mean, I think it was really cool. And whenever you go to playlists, you never know what to expect. And anything can happen. You can meet anybody. You can make new friends. And what's really cool about what we did was it was complete improv. It's not like we met before and we planned all this out. It was just I happened to be dressed as Batman. You had to what people don't know is we actually did it and all that stuff happening. Like it wasn't being recorded. Like halfway through the recording it, but we just started doing it. So it was natural chemistry right away.
Yeah. By the way, Moby Ley, I want to let you know something. Right here officially now on Tommy Talks, I challenge you for your World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, and I challenge you to come up here to Western North Carolina for a title match. Me and you, mano a mano, epic showdown of the century. One takes all, takes the championship.
Well, as I lick Big Mac across my fingers, I say I accept. One of these days, not now, because I'm working like, every day. Speak. My title can be defended against any and all challenges, no matter where you're from, how old you are. I don't care. I'm a defending champion. I'll take on anybody. So if you want some, come get some.
I'll be waiting for you. And let me tell you something. When you're laying on the ground and I'm holding that championship in my hand, just remember, you're welcome to come back anytime you want and come get my title. Because just remember, when I'm standing above you and I'm saying stay positive and I'm holding that championship up and I define myself the World Heavyweight YouTube Heavyweight Championship of the world, just remember, Moby, it was your last moment. You could have said no, but you just put yourself in a whole world of pain. We're setting ourselves a main event at some point, and it's gonna be Tommy and Seek Pointington on top and Moby Ley on the bottom. Stay positive.
Nice. I have a question for you. I know you asked the questions here at Tommy Talks. I hijack your show for a couple of seconds and ask, what got you wanting Tommy Talks? How did this all start?
Well, basically, my old crew members gave me the idea for me to have a talk show because they said I had a face for talk show. And they said, Tommy, you should do a show called Tommy Talks. You know, just call it Tommy Talks. And I started out in a little broom closet, you know, and it was like a steam bath, literally. I'd go inside with the suit on, a three-piece suit on, and shut the door and then come out, and I would basically be sweating my butt off. You know, and since then I've kind of formatted myself, and I've changed over the years, and Tommy Talks has progressed, and it has formatted to, you know, different things. Well, that's kind of funny you hijacking my show like that, but the one thing is, Moby, what is your most popular video on your channel?
My most popular video that I'm in has to be my rap app with Wasabi Productions.
Now, in that video, you called it the the World Heavyweight Rappers Championship, and then at Playlist Live, I challenged you to the Rappers Championship, and then you turned to me and said, "It's not the Rappers Championship, it's the World Heavyweight Championship." Now, what's the difference between the Rappers World Heavyweight Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship? Aren't they the same title?
The one I used when I was against Wasabi was $20 one from Walmart. The one you seen me with was $400. The real one, the real deal. And with that, you know, people like us, we're entertainers. We gotta make a spectacle out of what we do. You gotta be larger than life. And the different titles have to represent different things. But like I said before, I'm open to any and all challenges, no matter what you want to do or anyone else. Because at the end of the day, songs we're putting on a show and entertaining everybody else. That's all that matters.
It doesn't matter if you break a few legs and you have your tooth pop out of your tooth pop out of your nose. You know, it's all that matters is putting on a show, and or you jump off the top turnbuckle and you miss your jump, and then you completely twist your leg, which Hamza showed me a video. I can't remember who it was. It was a wrestler that jumps off the turnbuckle and then he misses his jump and his leg completely twists.
That was Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
Sid Vicious. That's
WCW Sid Vicious.
And the other person was Mick Foley / Mankind.
Oh, did he break his leg?
And
No.
after
His
the Elimination Chamber.
when he fought the Undertaker, he was thrown off the cell, and he got up, and next thing you know, his tooth is coming out of his nose. He had swallowed his tooth and regurgitated it, and it actually went up his nose and was dangling outside of his nose, which no one knows how that worked, but it's basically he broke a tooth, and he swallowed it, but instead of swallowing it, it went up into his nose because he hit the ground. Kind of like massive impact, but instead of dying and being a heap of mankind, it got back up and got back in the ring and started beating the snot out of the Undertaker, and then the Undertaker put him through the cell, and then Taker broke his ankle.
It's a crazy match.
Yeah.
But it shows his dedication, and I respect that a lot about him. No matter what happens during, you gotta finish the match.
Yeah. Now, Moby, I noticed you. I was on your Facebook page, and I watched some of your YouTube videos. They're pretty good. I noticed you're a big fan of Bo Dallas, because in the video you get rejected big time by this girl, and and then this guy walks up. He's like, "Hey, she's with me," and he's just like, "All you have to do is Bo move." So, are you a Bo Dallas fan?
That is actually the second episode of my web series, Gimmick Infringement. And in Gimmick Infringement, I play a different wrestler in each and every episode. The first one, I'm Bailey, and I have the special guest Mojo Rawley from the NXT roster. Second, I'm Bo Dallas. Third, New Day. Fourth, Dane Bryan. So I'm playing different characters in all of them. But that scene was really fun to film because I filmed it at Playlist Live with my good friend Spandy Andy. I don't know if you ever heard him or not, but he dances and he spreads happiness and positivity everywhere. Just a great person. And I did that scene with him at the pool, and it was really, really hot that day. And it was crazy, but it was a really fun scene to shoot. And I mean, it's true. Everyone who's watching, do anything, so much more. All you have to do is leave.
You could be in the most horrible mood, and Bo Dallas walks up and he's like, "All you have to do is just believe."
Exactly. Once I finish this big match, I'm gonna be in the car. It's gonna be a lot less noise. It's not gonna be music in the background. You're only gonna have to do just a little more.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. I was like, okay, I thought you were gonna be home. I was like, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna be on my phone." I'm like, wait a second, I've had contact with him for a while. Wouldn't he figure he should be home?
I got hungry.
You got hungry? Okay. I'm a heavy guy myself. Have you ever been? Now here's a question. Have you ever been picked on about your weight?
All the time, since I was a little kid. Here's the thing. A lot of times, society, people deem what's attractive and what's not attractive. Being big or overweight or whatever you want to call it people look at it as something bad, but it's if you pause, oh, you're still moving. Okay. Um, People look at it as something bad, but it doesn't have to be like that at all. I'm fat. I can say I'm fat. I don't look at being fat as something that's offensive. Like, oh, you just called me that? Like, no, who cares? If you accept it, you accept yourself, nothing really matters. If you call me fat right now, I'll agree with it. I'm not going to be upset about it. And when you don't care and people see their words can't affect you or just have better comebacks, then they can't do anything. So I get made fun of when I was younger. But now, I'm super cool and I'm so nice that if anyone were to say something bad about me, everybody would be like, why you said it about Moby? What's your problem? Like, why would you talk to Moby like that?
You seem like I want to say, dude. I want to say it was an honor working with you, and the fact that you. One thing you should know about Moby, folks, is like Moby was very cool, with the whole thing, because James Worley was directing us the whole entire time. He was taking us to different areas to shoot scenes, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, James, he's not one of us. He is somebody else, and I don't want this guy flying off on the handle. And Moby, he just turns to me. I said, Moby, are you all right? He's like, I just want to say thank you so much for this. Like, I want to say thank you for involving me in this. And I'm like, and I sit there and I'm like, any other person would have said, dude, I'm not going to do this, and would have walked away. But Moby was one of the most nicest cosplayers I've ever met in my life. He just turned to me and he said, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you involving me in this skit.
Oh, I just hit my knee. But yes, it was a really, really cool experience. And yeah, I enjoyed it because that's what we're in playlist for. We're in playlist to collab. We're in playlist to entertain. And it was a cool experience and a cool thing to do. Like, I'm always up for doing things. That's my main passion. I'm an actor and I act. So any chance that I get to do that, I'm gonna do that.
Now, Moby,
Yeah, do motion
let me think here. I'm trying to think of something I could say here. What I'm trying to say here. Don't you think it's interesting, Moby, when you have a question in your head or a statement, and you have it, you're ready to fire it out of the trigger, fire it out of the barrel, and you lose that thought?
Brain fart.
Brain fart.
Shout out to Vlog
Moby,
Life.
I'm gonna wait for your thought.
Oh, literally. Shout out to Vlog Life.
It's not so loud, so I can hear you better. I'm finally done eating. I'm leaving McDonald's.
You don't want to give us a tour of McDonald's first?
If you asked right before I left, since I already left, I can't go back. It'll look weird. It's kind of like when you say bye and walk the same way.
It already sounds so much better. It sounds so much clearer outside.
Exactly.
Moby, I want to give a shout out to somebody real quickly, if that's okay with you.
Definitely.
Hold on a second. Okay, I want to give he's a young viewer. I want to give a shout out to Austin Vets. And hold on a second, I want to give another shout out to somebody else. He was on my Twitter, and you can go to his channel real quickly. I'll pop up his real quick. I'm sorry, I promised some people some shout outs. And Austin Gaming's also, that's his channel too. And this gentleman, I went on his show just recently and did an interview with him. And
it's MP Creative. So there's no spaces or anything, it's just one word like MP Creative.
MP Creative is his name. Shout out to him. Go check out his channel. He did an interview with me, and those people I just mentioned, go check out their channels, and they're pretty. He's a young gentleman that watches my channel. and I just wanted to give him a shout out. And he has a channel where he games also, Austin Gaming's.
Back
Austin
to our
Games.
regular scheduled programming.
Okay, back to, sorry, I just needed, and also shout out to my patrons, and also let you know that patrons be looking at your patron, because at the end of the show you guys can come in and have your patron hang out after the show. Just to let you know that, okay? And back to our... so Moby, how are you doing today?
Man, I am awesome. I'm off tomorrow, which is nice. I had to work 7 days in a row. Only got 1 day off, and I had to open the next day, then open the day after that. I finally get to sleep in. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna go play some Overwatch on PS4. I'm in a good mood, and I'm on Tommy Talks. Like this is the way to start off my weekend.
This is awesome.
Wow,
Tommy Talks, and you're driving too. You're actually broadcasting as you're driving down the road, huh?
Oh, no, that's Rennie. He's driving. So,
Still pretty awesome. Still pretty awesome that you're just in a car traveling down the road broadcasting. I mean, this is the future, man.
This is unpredictable right here. Other people are just sitting down, and I started McDonald's. Now I'm in the car with that, and like we could end up anywhere. I could be in Jurassic Park by the end of it. Who knows?
Just be careful about your data plan, buddy. I don't want your data plan going to the roof and then you have to pay like $1,000 for your data plan.
Oh no, I have unlimited 4G.
Oh, jeez, I gotta get me some unlimited 4G for my phone so I can just use my phone wherever I am. You know?
Yeah, it's great, and I'm glad to be here. And I want to say thank you to all of your fans and everyone right here, right now on Tommy Talks Live, because I mean it's awesome. It's great that we can do things like this, and we can still kick in and talk after playlist is over. Because a lot of times you meet people there, and different YouTubers and stuff. It's you see them there, and you don't talk to them until like the week before playlist. You know, you don't get to keep in touch and collab and work together and stuff that often, because everyone's from all around the world.
I think one of the most amazing things was the fact that I didn't have to stand in line for you. I just walked up to you, and I just talked to you. Before I didn't even introduce myself to you. I just became the Joker, and I kind of got in your face, and I started laughing at you. At that point, you're probably thinking, "Whoa, this guy's good." Am I right?
Yeah. Well, from the start, I was glad that something like that happened. And after, you got a lot. I seen the flag, by the way. Me, I only have 5,000 subscribers. I'm not known by too much. So I have to do more things to be noticed, since I'm not going to be noticed just on myself. So I have to do this stuff, and to stand out, to get people to meet me, to know who I am, to like pass our business card, hustle, network. Because when you're a smaller channel, it's a lot harder to get noticed. And
Oh,
like
trust me,
any
Moby. I know. I don't even see myself as a big YouTuber. I still see myself as a small YouTuber. You know, I've had to, I've had to, knock on people's doors. I've had rejection. I've had people say, "No, you're a small channel." They didn't say it in the form of saying, "No, you're a small channel." They basically said to me, "Nah, I'm fine. No, thank you." And that's basically, "No, Tommy, you're a small YouTube channel. I have too many subs than you. I'm not coming on your show." I've had people kind of say stuff like that to me, and that hurts me. I'm like, dude, I believe, and every YouTuber can collaborate. Like, for instance, me meeting Harley Mortstein and collaborating with him and having dinner with him was one of the most amazing things in my life. But once you get on YouTube, and I'm not saying anything negative about Harley, but you can't exactly pick up the phone and call Harley You know, it's YouTube gives this format of like planks. Like what planks can if at 100 at the subs that I have right now, I'm at a decent level. But where people like Furious Pete, people like Harley Mornstein, and all these other big YouTubers are up here, and you try to collaborate with them on YouTube, you get millions of their fans attacking you and saying, well, who are you? You're nobody. You're not worth talking to Furious Pete or collaborating with Furious Pete or working with Harley or all these other YouTubers. And I honestly, I respect Harley. I respect Furious Pete. I respect all these big YouTubers, and I respect small YouTubers too. I still see myself as a small YouTuber, and people tell me, Tommy, you have 100K subs. You are not small. And I'm like, well, I don't feel big. But the thing is, I respect you, Moby. I really do. You kind of
International superstar.
Exactly.
And Moby, I have to tell you what, you look completely different in your Batman costume, and when you switched over to your Superman costume, you look completely different. I was like, wow, I just did not recognize you when you were in your Superman costume. And by the way, I saw you got on stage at Playlist.
I did. Another good friend of mine who goes by the name of Streetlight is an amazing rapper. He actually broke the world record for freestyling for 13 hours straight, and he had a performance, and he wanted me to perform with him and be his hype man and just feel the energy of the crowd because, like, not to throw shade at other YouTubers, but the majority of the people were all doing covers, and everybody, like, they sounded exactly the same. They were just singing whatever's popular, and Streetlight came with actual original music, so that right away is something different. And to have Superman come out and do ad-libs for you, and, like, we're just going back and forth, and the energy was there,
Yes.
the crowd was, it was
Yes.
an amazing experience.
Where can we find that video?
I don't know if anyone has just that part alone, but on the Playlist Live YouTube channel, they have all of the performances, and I think we were the last one.
Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna have to invest some time into looking for that because that looks like, I mean, in my mind, the imagination, it just looks like it would be so epic.
It does. I can send you a link after this, just tell you which part it comes on. You can skip straight to it.
Oh yeah, and hey, if you send that, we can put that in the description for this video interview too.
Yeah, I mean, if you put anything, just my channel will be great.
It's in the description right now. We got a link to Moby Ley, International Superstar.
Yes, Moby Ley, International Superstar / Batman / Superman. What other cosplays do you do besides Batman and Superman?
Well, Superman is something I actually bought for Playlists. Spider-Man is something I did from the beginning. And I would do Spider-Man first day because, like, you can see my face still. Then I incorporated Batman into it last year, and then this previous year. But I mean, I just like whatever. Like, I have Fantastic Four, I have Link, and just different other costumes for characters to play. Also, we're about to move even more because we're about to get out the car and go up some stairs and to a house. So we're gonna get this show on the road. But yeah, I like being different people, bringing people to life. If you count the wrestling stuff as cosplay, I have at least 12 different wrestling shirts, and I'm always playing different wrestlers. So
Now, how big of a wrestling fan are you exactly?
if I was at my house right now, which I'm not, you would see that I have a wall dedicated to wrestling, like an entire wall filled with wrestling posters. There was a picture on my Facebook, and it's me holding like 4 toy wrestling belts with 10 different wrestling games in my hand, and a bunch of posters on the wall, and it's on the WWE Network because they like did a video package of everyone who entered the contest, and I was a part of it. One of the finalists, although I didn't win, even though I should have. And like it's always been a part of my life since I was a little kid, and it still is now. Huge part. All of the money that I make, I end up just buying a bunch of wrestling shirts and wrestling merchandise and stuff like that. Going to NXT since it's in Florida, meeting all the wrestlers, including my best friend Bailey, former NXT champion. Shout out to her.
You know, dude, I got to go to the James Worley took me to the WWE Performance Center.
Oh, that's crazy.
I didn't get to go inside of it, but I was looking around. I got some pictures of me on the outside of it, and I actually rung the buzzer and asked them if I could come in, but they were like, "No, sorry, that can't happen because some guy threw fecal matter all over the building, and we're not gonna let you come in now." Man, other people have to big babies and try to stock, diva wrestlers and ruin it for other people. But I was just happy to be there.
Yeah. You ready? I'll meet you up there. I'm gonna go to a different room. So
Now, you say that now is this a friend's house that you're at, that you're hanging out with? I hope I didn't ruin your hanging out with your friend.
no, of course not. He knew I was gonna do this ahead of time. But yeah, my best friend Rennie. He's also my cameraman. And yeah, we got this. Now you have my. You already.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how YouTubers always drag their best friends into helping them with their channels and helping them with their YouTube stuff?
That's what friends are for, right?
Yeah,
Well, Hamza, technically, whoa, Hamza, you've been working with me for a long time before my channel. Well, and technically, as I said in that video, you volunteered. You came up and you said, "Tommy, I'll edit the videos for you, and I'll help you out, buddy."
That was
And-
only about a month ago. That was like a month or two ago that I talked about helping you edit your number vlogs. But I remember, we were recording skits in Ridgecrest in 2008 before you were ever on YouTube, and you were Habibu, the foreign pizza driver, showing up at my door. I still think I have that video footage somewhere, and that stuff was hilarious. It's not really work, man. We're clowning, but still, you got to be serious on YouTube, don't you, Moby? Your eyes are bugging out, man.
That's because I had to open for 2 days, and I had 5 hours of sleep each day. My eyes are actually pretty red earlier, but I was resting my eyes, and I'm off no sleep right now. But we're still gonna do an amazing interview. And to what you were saying earlier,
Moby,
Yeah.
I had to work 4 days. Okay, 4 days in a row. I had to work in the hot sun.
None of which were opening shifts, mind you.
Yes, they're working 11 to 4. I had to go in 11. Then one day I had to go in at 10. I had to go in at 10 and work till 4.
What
4
time
days
is
in a row.
opening shift, Moby? What time is opening?
9. But here's the thing. I want to say something to what you just said. Well, I work at Universal Studios, Florida, and it's peak
Holy
season now.
smokes!
Yeah,
I want
it's
your
peak
job.
now, so it's like super busy. And I had to work 7 days in a row, which is crazy because I'm a part-timer. And after working 7 days in a row, they gave me 1 day off, and they made me open the next day. So I have about almost 10 hours of sleep in the past 2 days, but it doesn't mean anything. 'Cause you don't always need sleep. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I got Uncharted 4, I thought at about, I'd say 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't need sleep. And I played 15 hours later, I was beating the game. And instead of taking a nap, as soon as I finished, I just got dressed and left because I went out to NXT. And I was like full 24 hours of no sleep. And at that point, it's like you hit the point where you're not even sleepy anymore. You're wide awake, like your body just dismissed it.
And then you finally get back home, and then you're like, you have to go to another event, and then you lay down in your bed for a second, then all of a sudden you close your eyes for a second and you think you're moving. and all of a sudden you're dead asleep on your bed, and you're just like, oh shoot, and people are blowing your phone up, and you're just like, oh shoot, I should have been somewhere.
And
I
I want to go back one few minutes ago into this and answer your question when you said you have to be serious on YouTube, and not really, because YouTube is at a point now where you don't even have to, and I'm not like knocking anybody, but you don't even have to like write scripts or like make content where you would have to do anything thought provoking, because nowadays people just vlog their life, everyday life, and they'll just bring cameras with them and just go do things, and it feels like you're hanging out with that person. And it feels like that person is your friend. Like people have daily vlogs and you watch it every day, and you're like you feel like you know that person. You develop a close connection with that person, and you're just living your life. You don't have to like, you can joke around and stuff, just talk to the camera and do whatever, follow you around, you go out with your friends, you record it, and it's just vlogging and you're just having fun. So
there's a documentary that I watched. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's called Vlogging Here.
okay.
And I will send you the link to it after the show is over at some point. But it really explains vlogging and how people make connections, and exactly what you just said. Somebody said in that movie exactly that you make these connections with a person that's not famous, but you still make that connection with that person, and you live vicariously through that person. And when that person turns that camera on, you're with them. You're hanging out with them. And I make a joke and I say I basically carry now, since when my channel is blown up, I say I carry 100K people in my hand. Every time I turn my camera on, I have to hold my camera like this, and I'm just like, ow, okay, it's not 4,000 people in my hand anymore. It's not 4K fans, people, it's 100K. Ouch! But I love all my fans. I love the original fans that were there until day one, even though some of them might talk smack about me. I still love them. I still love that they come over and watch my video. Me and Hamza made a joke. I said my fans are like drug addicts. They can't get enough. They just if they can't get more new content, they start scratching their face, and they're just like, I need more Tommy. And then it's just like, Cinna's like, okay, I'm satisfied. Next day, I need more Tommy. I need more Tommy. Or I need more Moby. I need more. That sounds so wrong.
I hope no one's watching this out of context. But yeah, I know how you feel. I don't have as much fans as you though, but I do have some people who go out and check out my stuff. I got one friend I want to give a shout out to. His name's David Oser. Really, really close friend of mine. And he's like, have you seen a new Gimmick Infringement yet? Have you seen Moby Ley's new video yet? Have you checked it out yet? Like in person, and support like that, you can't really, like, it's really hard to come by, and for someone to generally want to just spread your message and everything you're about, like, it's very special.
Yeah, and me and Hamza, Hamza wears one of my ball caps, and like it makes me feel good that Hamza has one of these items on him, to be exactly one of my Tommy NC 2010 ball caps I gave him for Christmas. And
can y'all see that?
Yeah, I can see Hamza with the light. You look like a madman with your
Speaking of Madman, man, did you guys? I mean, I'm sure you've heard about what happened there in Orlando last night. Moby, is that a place nearby where you live? I know we met you in Orlando, but there was just a mass shooting in Orlando last night.
Yeah, that's like half hour away from my house. It's crazy.
Half hour away, man. I heard that was the biggest mass shooting in United States history.
I want to say I want to give my love to all the families and the victims that were lost in that shooting. Um, you know, that is, I give all my love to the families and the victims that were lost in that massive shooting, and it's, that it's just wrong to do something like that, to go into a place like that and then gun down people. It's my hair. Sorry. But
It sucks. And like I had people, like I'm not gonna say who, but I had people that I know who were really worried because they didn't hear from their friends since the night before, or worried because they don't know if their friend was gonna be on that list or not. So it's crazy when you see something like that so close to home, and it's very unfortunate that it happened, and you have to be not there at all to be able to just decide you want to take people's lives like that. But gladly, it's over now, and it's not happening anymore. He's not out there anymore. They took him out, and just like you said, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the families that's been affected by this, or the friends that lost friends, and I'm glad that there's still people hanging on and fighting that fight in the hospital, and hopefully they all make it.
um, you know, um, the interesting thing is behind the theory about the gunman is there's a I watch documentaries on all sorts of people that are kind of nuts, and I notice a pattern. It's kind of like how they're created and how they are designed. Like you can look at many serial killers, many gangsters. Morally, their backgrounds are kind of twisted, and if you look at the appeal of a serial killer and a mobster, well, the one thing with the mobster is it's kind of like a family thing. So when you betray the mob, you disappear. Or with the serial killer, he's just targeting somebody because he gets an urge to kill somebody. That's it's kind of like with that. And I'm sorry, I completely wandered off kilter with that topic. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a tough thing to talk about, especially when me and you both talk about positivity, spreading love and happiness. It's one of those things that we have no control over at all. But it's times like this where we need to spread it even more, spread that love even more, spread that happiness even more, because we can't be divided by fear. We can't turn against each other through fear and hatred from all that fear. We have to spread love. We got to be together. We have to do what we can as entertainers that we are to spread happiness to the people that are going through stuff right now, and to spread love and positivity to all these people, to give these people an outlet to at least take their mind off of it for a little bit, to feel better, to smile, to think, you know what, it's going to be all right after all this.
Yeah. One topic that people don't talk about is sadness and depression. And I have my moments too. I have my moments where I'm so depressed that I just don't want to turn the camera on. I don't want to give people my sadness. I just want to drain it like a dirty rag towel that you've been washing something dirty, and you feel so dirty that you don't want to share that with anybody, and you just want to find a corner and just let it out, because the fact is that the moment you let it out on camera, you can get different reactions. and that goes with the reaction that when that whole incident happened with me, Moby, and I wasn't expecting the reaction that I got. I was expecting just to have people say, "Shut up, you stupid idiot! Be quiet! Quit crying because Leafy picked on you. This person or Leafy targeted you. Quit crying! Suck it up, Tommy!" I wasn't expecting that kind of love. I have made videos in the past on YouTube, and I've gotten vicious, just absolutely vicious attacks by just individuals that just thought they could torment me. And when I made that video and I uploaded it and said I was going to walk away from YouTube, I never expected the reaction that I would get. I never thought that people would be going to my defense, or people would be making videos about me saying talking about me. I didn't know I'd be front news. I just thought this was the end, and I was walking away from YouTube.
That's deep stuff right there. I've thought about that too. We all have our depressing moments. People would be really surprised if they found out I get sad sometimes too, because it seems like I'm always happy, but that's not the case at all. It's just I'm always positive, and you don't have to be happy to be positive. There are days where I feel like absolute crap, and days where I feel like, well, what am I doing? I want to give up. But then if I give up, then I'm just gonna keep being miserable because I'm not where I want to be. And how I feel is like, let's say I wanted to help somebody. Let's say it's a friend or something that I want to console, but I'm in a horrible mood. I'm not going to let that person know, because how I see it is, if you're letting yourself, be controlled by those emotions, then you're not going to be able to help others. And in helping others and helping and making them feel better and making them smile, you start to feel better about yourself. Just like you said, you almost walked away, but then you seen how much of an impact you had on other people's lives, and those silent viewers who just watch it and maybe not talk, but they're still watching it a lot. They're like, whoa, no, you can't go. Like, we still like our stuff. There's plenty of people who just watch and don't say anything. And as far as people who talk crap on the internet goes, they're behind a computer screen. I tell you what, there's people who, it's not often. People say things to me, in the comments sometimes, but you know me. I'm huge. I'm 300 pounds. I'm 6'4". I know for a fact those same people would never say anything in my face. They're only saying it because they're named behind the screen. At the end of the day, they don't have any power. They're sad about their lives, so they do what they can to get their frustrations out, and they try to take the anger that they have in their own hearts and try to push it out on someone else. And at that point, you just gotta feel bad for them.
Wow. That's very powerful, Moby. Very powerful. And that, it takes a lot to be a YouTuber. And there's a lot of responsibilities with being a YouTuber. And people don't... I think one YouTuber described it the best way you could describe it. Chris Perillo, I went to his convention, Vlogger Fair, and he said that it's not just an empty platform that you're watching. You're watching a platform with a human being on it. That person is using that platform, and he's seeing the comments. I don't know if most popular YouTubers ever read their comments. I don't even know if Tobuscus even reads his comments, because I'm guessing that he must read his comments, but he doesn't respond to them because half of the comments are just absolutely trash, or some of the comments are absolutely are nice. But most popular YouTubers. But what really shocked me was the guy that I met at Playlist Live, Harley Mornstein. He, on his personal vlogging channel, Harley Mornstein has over 2K. Hamza, is it 2K subs, or is it how How many subs does Harley have?
Let me look it up. I don't remember if it was like 2 million or what. Let me look it up.
Yeah, because it was interesting because I thought most popular YouTubers don't respond to their comments, and then I saw Harley's vlogging channel, and I was looking through all of his comments, and there's Harley. There's Harley commenting to every single comment, troll comment, nice comment, and it tells you that there's YouTubers out there that actually respond to their audience. You know, they actually respond to them. They actually care about their audience. You know.
Yeah, Tommy, that number was 275K. So that's over 250,000, and yeah, he does respond to a lot of comments. Even when I put a comment on there, sometimes he'll say "What's up" back, or he'll respond to what I actually said in the comment, and that's something that, you know, Tommy, I think with your reading machine on your computer, you could start doing some of that, even if it was just a little bit. I know we've got a video we're working on putting out right now showing how you read comments on your computer, and you know, I think the next step is not just reading those comments but responding. You know.
Moby, how many comments do you respond to in a day, or do you just how do you deal with the comments?
Well, unlike people like Harley, it's really easy for me to, because I'll get like 4 comments per video, if that. So it's super easy for me to reply to all of them as soon as they're commented on. And even though I don't get too much, well, on some of them I do. I don't get too much. I like to reply when I can to every single comment, because if you took the time out to not only watch my video but comment, I'll reply. And when I'm bigger and I'm getting like hundreds of comments per video, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I'm still going to comment on like the ones I can. Excuse me. People like Nikki Limo, she'll comment like the first half hour the video's up. She'll be replying to those comments. And a lot of people, they'll reply to the first couple comments that are shown, but aren't able to do all of them because they make so much videos. But when they do, it's very important. Even if they thumbs up your comment, you're like, wow, my favorite YouTuber just thumbs up my comment. They're listening, so it's great.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, all YouTubers are human beings, and they put their pants on one leg at a time. And when they sit down in the toilet, they take a poop the same way we take a poop, except that they have the that device that apparently you could put it up and then instant poop. I can't remember what it's called. It's the stepping stool. It's like there's a commercial that I watch. Okay, why am I getting into this?
They poop the same way? I don't. Here's the thing. When I poop, I like to dress up like Batman, hang from the ceiling, and then do it. And if you're watching, I hope you know I'm joking, and I don't do that. That'd be really weird. I don't even know.
I can picture your friend after you left the bathroom coming into the bathroom and Moby.
Oh man.
You know, Moby, you oughta. Here's a series you should start: Random Times with Moby, and your buddy, the cameraman, or one of your friends should just like walk in, and every single time you do something wrong, it's just like it zooms out on your house, and it's just like Moby. It shows you in every situation you do something weird, but you mess up every single time, and it's just a zoom out. Moby. It's just like every single time that it happens. It's just that's.
Maybe next year at Playlist, man, you can do that.
Well, hopefully I can go to Playlist Live next year. I hope that maybe Playlist Live might look at me and actually say, Tommy's acceptable. We could put him on the list. You know.
I feel the exact same way. They follow me on Twitter, but I feel like they acknowledge me as a YouTuber, but not as someone who can draw people in. I have a lot to offer. Like, I'm extremely talented, and And I mean that in the most humble way possible because I show respect to people no matter how many subscribers I have. But I know how good I am and what I can offer, and it gets pretty frustrating when they have all these people, but they don't want to give people a chance unless they have like thousands of people. Because in their head, it's like, who will draw more people? Who can we sell tickets? How can we make the most money? Instead of who has the best content, who has the best relationship with their subscribers, who can make people have the most fun.
It's all about the almighty dollar. That's what it is. And it's how much money can we draw in to invest. And honestly, Playlist Live, they make enough money. I can guarantee you Playlist Live made enough money this year that they could do one next year. And they will. They will do one next year. But, you know, for the people that they want to have come to Playlist Live and the people that they say, okay, this YouTuber is going to pay for his way but won't have enough money. And I'm praying to God that maybe there's a miracle that happens for me. You know, I hope I can go to Playlist Live next year. I have my fingers crossed. Honestly, I'd love to go again. But I have an announcement. I don't know when this is going to happen, folks, but I am going to be moving out of my parents' house at some point and into an apartment at some point, and I don't know when this is going to happen, but there's going to be a drastic change, and so I don't know. I'm not depressed about it. I'm actually kind of scared about it a little bit, but I'm excited and just nervous. But just want to let everybody know that at some point I will be moving out of my parents' house and moving into an apartment or something like that. Just to let you know.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. You're taking the next big step in your life, and I'm pretty sure in whatever you do, you're going to be extremely successful at it. You're a good person. I know for a fact that things are going to come to you.
Yeah, and you know, I love making YouTube videos. It's one of the best things of my life, is having such, and this right here, like all this, like that behind here, right here. Okay, this right here came from a fan. I have like that came from a fan, and that was like one of the most. And there's another one up here, right above here, the Terminator. That one was funny. I was kind of weirded out, but then he did it to Hamza. Hamza's not wearing any pants. He's just wearing some underwear with the Superman logo. And
Enough about what I'm wearing. Enough about what I'm wearing, man. I just wanted to say, dude, Moby, awesome shirt, man. A guy in the comments, Junk Drawer Videos, said he was actually trained by somebody from that outfit.
Oh, you mean Adam? Adam, Junk Drawer Videos.
Right, Adam number 1. Get it right.
I didn't say anything. I'm giving the peace sign. I didn't say anything. It's an inside joke, Moby.
Hey, it's cool, man. Have all of them. Inside jokes are great because nothing. You can have a joke for everybody, but inside jokes are even funnier. I have a few myself.
It's pretty easily explainable though, because you know Alex is kind of a common name. You got, is that what his name? Alex or Adam? Adam. What is it, Tommy?
Adam.
Oh yeah, Adam. My bad. So yeah, you got more than one friend named Adam, so you call him what? Adam number 1 and Adam number 2, right?
Yeah. And Adam gets so offended. He's like, he's just like, Tommy, I'm number 1. Because I have so many Adams in my life. And I'm like, wow, I know so many Adams, and that's insane.
Now, just one question, Tommy. Was it Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve?
Oh my gosh, I'm not going into that, dude. Do not bring that up.
I just did it because it rhymed, man.
I feel like Adam and Steve would be interesting. I feel like it'd be awkward because they're both naked, and like they didn't think about it at first, but still, like no matter how close I am, like I'm not gonna want to chill with you naked. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hang out with guys naked, and like even girls, I feel like it can still be kind of awkward if like if you with somebody, sure, but if they're just your friend and they're just sitting there naked, like I'm not gonna I'm
Big
not gonna have
question.
my
Big question. Big question. What about you and your best friend? You know who I'm talking about. Your best friend.
yeah. I've never seen it naked, no.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about on your channel. You got these videos with your best friend, and like on Twitter, you said, "Will you be my best friend?"
Oh, it's about Bailey, former
Yeah.
NXT
Bailey.
champion.
Yeah.
What about her?
Would you chill naked with her?
Um, I still know that'd be weird because I watch her on TV, and I feel like if I see her, I would want her to be in full wrestling gear, and that's it. And I'd wear my Hugger shirt because I don't know this. Like in my underwear, fine, sure. I was in theater all 4 years of high school. I'm comfortable with everybody chilling in my underwear. I walk outside and get the mail in my underwear. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm fat. My body's a temple, but that's as far as I'm going. Like naked, it's just a nudist. If you're a nudist, fine. Do what you do. If you're comfortable like that, like that's good for you. But I just feel like this is for my eyes. I even like to sleep naked. I take showers, put clothes right back on.
By the way, I want to say something to people. If you ever go to a bar and somebody just picking a fight with you, you know the best thing to do instead of getting in a fight with that person? Rip down your pants all the way down to your birthday suit, because no one wants to fight a naked man. Okay,
don't.
folks, the next time you get into a fight, you may get arrested for indecent exposure, but the thing is, that guy is just going to be like, okay, I'm not going to fight this guy. He's naked.
They're gonna run away.
A lot of Vine videos with that kind of stuff, man. I think I've seen several Vines with those themes where people go trying to pick a fight with somebody downtown or something, and then they go behind a van and come back out just butt naked. Yeah, yeah. Most of the time, the other person just runs away.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I know that people are like people are still seeing you naked, and it's unedited footage. That's just crazy. Like they have guts. Definitely, they have guts doing that.
Honestly, I thought of something the other day. I said, what if the world didn't have clothes? We would literally be all naked. We'd be talking to each other, all naked, women, men, all naked, just walking around with our butts all around. And what if there wasn't clothes? It would be just normal.
Bad
Honestly.
idea, though. Bad idea, though. Bad idea. I'm just going to say bad idea. I'm not even going to start to list the reasons why, but bad idea. I'm just going to say bad idea. Hey,
I feel
Moby
like a
Ley.
lot of people will be worried about their weight and stuff, man.
True. That's just one thing. That's just one thing. I was going to ask Moby, is your on your mobile device, are you got it turned sideways, horizontal, or are we vertical?
I was doing it like this for the most part, but I changed it like that. So right now
okay.
it's vertical and horizontal. I think I got the directions right. What is it weird when it's like this? Is it not showing?
Yeah, but it puts you in the black box or whatever. But also, I didn't know if maybe when you're holding it like that, you might be covering up part of your microphone too, because your voice was coming through better when you had it like you have it right now.
What about now? How's it sound?
Decent.
Oh, gee.
Every couple minutes, I'll just go from this to that.
You know, that'd be bad if somebody made a wish. Okay, sorry about I'm gonna get off the subject soon. If somebody made a wish, it says, I want all the clothes to disappear in the world and everybody to be naked. Wouldn't that be horrible? No one would ever come out of their house if somebody made a wish like that.
I'd still come out of my house. I don't care. Like, I think we're like, no, it would be weird at first, but I feel like people would get used to it, and it'd just be cool. You just get stared at a lot. Like, girls would always get stared at. But
No,
like,
no, the wish is, no one has clothes.
eye contact. Yeah, I'd still give you eye contact. You're butt naked, but I'm looking you in your eyes when I'm talking to you. Same with that, or you just gonna have to close your eyes everywhere you walk. What's up, man? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while either, man. You doing good? How's the kids? Hey, they're great.
Butt naked, basically. Some idiot made a wish to a genie and made all our clothes disappear, and I want to find that jack wagon and pound him in the ground because I missed my shirts. I missed my suits and ties.
Hear me out. Hypothetical situation. It was all a prank. What if that happened and they just got rid of your clothes? You think it's normal? You walk out, everyone else has clothes on except for you.
Don't
Like,
even think about it, Hamza.
Say what?
Oh, man.
I said, don't even think about it, Hamza.
I'm not thinking about it, whatever it is, believe me. I'm not thinking about it. Because last time I tuned in with my attention, you were talking about that wish, where somebody would have a wish, and I'm like, geez, man, this is bizarre, man. This is bizarre.
Excuse me.
You know it's a good joke when you die laughing at your own joke. Rest in peace. Tommy died laughing at his own joke on the tombstone.
I told you I was sick. On the tombstone.
I thought it was just a rough cough.
I thought it was just a rough. Oh, it's funny because sometimes when you go to a cemetery, you actually can find some funny things written on tombstones.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, one person, my friend told me that my friend that I work with, another friend that I work with, Hamza, said that she saw, and there was a lady, and it says, "I told you I was sick," and it's on her tombstone, written on her tombstone. Wow.
Who is your favorite all-time wrestler?
It's hard to say because I have multiple favorite wrestlers. The Undertaker, Bill Goldberg, John Cena, and Mankind, I would say.
That's a great list. The Undertaker is also my number one. John Cena probably being the second one.
I'm skeptical because I keep saying Undertaker needs to retire because he's it's laughable because it's like I'm not trying to be negative, but the thing is with Undertaker, it's like watching a bag of bones walking into the ring, and it's like, and him bouncing around the ring and then struggling to get up, and it's just like, come on, Taker, just hang up the boots, man. Like, you don't need, like, I respect you enough, man. Like, you don't need to keep fighting. I don't want to see you die. I don't want to see you have to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life because I think he is 42. I think now Undertaker is.
I think he's 48 to 50. He's up in there. He's not 42.
Hold on a second. I'll Google search it. Just a second. I will Google search that sucker and see how old the Undertaker is. Exactly. Hold on.
I know Sting is 50. I think.
How old is the Undertaker?
The Undertaker is 51 years old.
And Brock Lesnar is 38, and John Cena is 39. Kane is 49 years old.
to reply to what you're saying, only time the Undertaker gets tossed around and struggles to get up is when he goes against Brock Lesnar. When he goes against other people, Undertaker's dominant. But when it's Brock Lesnar, everybody's struggling to get up. This is the person who took the face of the company and gave him 16 suplexes.
Oh my gosh, that moment when the streak ended, I flipped off my TV. I told Vince McMahon that he could kiss my butt because I was so upset. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, that was horrible.
I was just sitting there laughing.
Yo, man, the dude was old. He was just old. He should not be keeping on going to WrestleMania. Who wants to even see that? I mean, by a show of hands in the room, do y'all really want to see Undertaker again at WrestleMania? Again? Again? Come on, again? I knew this guy did, because, I mean, he's a diehard fan. He's a diehard fan.
One
I
more
want to see
match,
Goldberg
and then
versus...
Next, one
Goldberg
more match
come back
against
and
John
just-
Cena.
what? Goldberg
That's
versus who?
it.
The Taker.
No. It'll be just like Brock Lesnar versus Taker. No, you don't need that. John Cena versus The Undertaker.
How about another old wrestler versus The Undertaker? Like Ric Flair be slapping him in the chest over and over and over again.
How about this? The most iconic match of the century, but Sting can't do it anymore. Sting versus Undertaker, defying.
Might as well just say Hulk Hogan come back versus Undertaker. Hulkamania versus Undertaker. How about Bailey?
Can't wrestle.
Get Bailey in there
Whoa.
with Undertaker.
Oh, how about this?
You have to jump over the bars and go in there and interference from the outside to save your best friend.
How
Exactly.
about this wrestler? Believe in that.
Bailey's the best. Like, honestly, I'm so impressed with where she's come. When I first seen her in NXT, the very first live event on the network, when she came up and she did a walking inflatable tube man and hugged it, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna meet her and I'm gonna hug her one day. I said that. I had no idea that NXT was in Florida. I had no idea that I would ever be going to NXT live. And when I met her at a house show, so there was no TVs around at all, and we hugged. Like I was like, "You're my favorite," and she said, "Thank you," and walked up and gave me a hug, and we had like a full-on conversation, and it was amazing. Like I never would have thought I would experience something like that before. And she, like, when she sees me at the event, like, she comes up to me and hugs me and talks to me, like, she remembers me whenever she sees me. So it's super cool to have, like, celebrities that are like that.
So jealous.
Yes. Jeez.
I think his name helps a lot, Tommy. You might want to think about adding International Superstar to the end of your name, too, Tommy. Tommy NC 2010. International Superstar.
You gotta get your own title.
Well, I have it. I have my own title. I'm the World Heavyweight MTV's Made / Comedy Central's Champion of the World / 100K Heavyweight Champion. And that, by the way, this represents, that play button doesn't just represent me. It represents every fan that watches my channel. It represents the people. I am the people's champion. And when the people's champion raises the champion in the air, everybody screams. And this represents the people. And when the people scream, that's when the champion rises from the darkness and comes into the light. And that when Tommy MC 2010 comes, the show starts. And when you put your hand on that Holy Bible and you think about the positivity and the feeling of entertainment, you could see in your mind that, oh, where am I? I'm here listening to Tommy NC 2010, and I love every moment of it. and I feel the power, and I feel the energy. I feel the blood in the veins of all my fans. I feel the energy. I feel the power. I see the power. And as always, I am Tommy NC 2010, and I will never stop electrifying every night. Because I love you.
Uh-huh.
I would definitely clap if I wasn't using one of my hands to hold my phone.
And folks, I want to say something here. I hope you can tune in to that epic match when Moby comes up to Western North Carolina. And the most epic match, the World Heavyweight MTV's Made Champion / Comedy Central's 100K champion goes up against the World Heavyweight YouTuber's wrestling champion. And the most epic showdown happens. I hope all of you will be on the edge of your seats, because that's going to happen. Either I will come down to Florida and leave Moby in a broken pile of bones, or Moby's going to leave me in a broken pile of bones in Western North Carolina, or I'll do the same thing to him. Because Moby, you better bring your A game, because I'm going to bring my A game. Believe in that.
Yeah, man.
What do you got, Moby? What do you got, Moby?
Oh.
Give me your best.
Let's hear the Moby promo.
Come on. Give me your best.
You sure?
Yep, bring it. Bring it.
Mine won't be as long, though. But if we're being honest here, let's just be honest. I am the best in the world. And just the thought of you thinking you could hold a candle to me, the international superstar Moby Ley, I could laugh at that. You may have over 100K subscribers, and I may only have 5,000. But the only thing that means is that you have that much more people watching you fall by the hands of the international superstar. All your fans are going to be on the edge of their seat, watching in every moment, in every chair shot, in every spear, in every stunner or RKO. Whatever I decide to pull out my arsenal, they're going to be, Tommy, no. Tommy, stop. Tommy, just give up. Tommy, we don't want to see you hurt anymore. Tommy, just stop throwing the flag. It's going to be torture. And I apologize to all of your subscribers for having to see the beatdown that you're going to face by my hands. And I apologize. I feel horrible ahead of time. They're going to want you to stop. But you got the heart of a champion, and you never give up, and you never surrender. And I admire that, but it's not going to be enough, because at the end of the day, the referee is going to count 1, 2, 3. It's me getting my hand raised, retaining my Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, first it turns into World Heavyweight Championship, and then it turns into Intercontinental Championship. What is it going to turn into next, Moby? The Lightweight Championship?
Definitely not. I'm over 300 pounds. I could never be lightweight.
Now, Moby, I hear what you say, but I'm a man. It's a man of my word. And when I step in the ring with you, Moby, you better be ready. Because the fact is, when Tommy NC 2010 steps in the ring, that's when you step out. And I wouldn't mind if you laid down and I just picked 1, 2, 3. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. Because the fact is, the most epic showdown's going to happen soon. And Tommy NC 2010 knows that he's depending on this win. He's putting everything on this. And I'm talking to myself about in the third person. But I'll have in my corner, I'll have my tag team partner Hamza. But he's just gonna be there for support.
I
He's gonna
can't.
be there. But the fact is that this is gonna be the most epic showdown of the century. Me and you, Tommy NC 2010 versus Moby Ley, second-rate superstar.
All right, I see you.
Guess we'll see when we get in the ring.
With that being said, I have to go soon. So, if you wouldn't mind, I would like to answer a few more questions. We do like a speed round. Just give me all the questions you got. I'm gonna answer those. Then I'm gonna have to go back upstairs. And for both of you guys, if you want to ask me some stuff.
I'm wrapping it up, Dad, okay? I'm wrapping it up. Okay, I know. I'm sorry about that, Moby. But, okay, I'm going to wrap this show up. But, folks, we can't actually do a patron hangout tonight, but we will, I promise the patrons, we will be doing a patron hangout soon at some point. But we will be doing, after every show, when I can, we will have patron hangouts after the show. Folks, check out Moby Ley, youtube.com/Moby Ley. Check out his channel. He's an awesome guy, electrifying, and a one-of-a-kind person. I just want to say thank you so much, Moby, for coming on my show tonight and delivering one of the most electrifying promos. And I can't wait for you to come up to Western North Carolina for us to have this match.
Definitely, man. Hey, thank you for watching me. Make sure to come over and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time, peace.
And as always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. Thank you for watching Tommy Talks, keeping you on the inside. Fact. Catch you later, folks.